What's up guys, my name is Ivan Baldovinos, and on this channel I provide tips, tricks, advice, and strategies for your graduate school applications. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. In this video, I am going to share with you the funding package I received for the PhD in Education Studies at the University of California, San Diego. Okay, so the funding package is actually a lengthy document here. It's about 5 pages. And so the beginning says, "Dear Ivan Baldovinos, congratulations on being admitted to the University of California, San Diego Education Studies PhD program. We are very excited about the prospect of having you in our 5th cohort of the PhD program focusing on transforming education for our diverse society. In your first year, we guarantee a minimum level of support in the form of employment as a teaching assistant, graduate student reader, and/or graduate student research assistant, which provides a salary and covers your tuition and fees. In addition, this salary will be supplemented by a Department of Education Studies stipend. A total of employment and stipend will be equivalent of a 50% TA salary." So as you can tell in this paragraph here, they're explaining how my first year funding package is going to look like. The Department of Education Studies is also pleased to offer you a partial travel support of $500 for attendance to a professional research conference, typically ERA, for spring 2021, as well as a $5,000 EDS Summer Research Fellowship for the summer of 2021. So as you can tell, they are also providing me with more funding in addition to my living expenses and my tuition and fees. So they're giving me a $5,000 summer fellowship and also $500 for travel support to a conference. In addition to the tuition and fees being paid, as well as like a living stipend, I also receive funding for a summer fellowship, as well as travel funding in case I want to attend a conference in the first year. All right, so another great aspect of this program is that you get a mentor. So let me read you the paragraph that describes the first year mentor. "In our program, a first year mentor helps guide you through your first year in the PhD program. Each quarter, students will enroll in the course EDS 296, Research Apprenticeship. During the fall quarter, all first-year PhD students will enroll in the same section and will learn about the research programs of our diverse faculty. During winter and spring quarters, you will enroll in a section of EDS 296 with your first-year mentor to receive more direct mentorship about the specific research of your faculty mentor. Your first-year mentor is Dr. Francis Contreras." So this program is unique because they do provide you with the research mentor who is a faculty, and that's great because we are able to learn from them and their expertise and see if we want them to potentially be our chair for our dissertations in the future. All right, so now that we looked at some of the portions of the text in the letter that I received, I'm gonna now show you the breakdown of the 5-year package. So this program, it can take a student up to 4 to 5 years to complete the PhD. And so they break it down actually right off the bat into 5 different portions for every year. And so they tell you exactly what you should expect to receive in funding every year. So let's look at first year, and then we'll go to second, third, fourth, and fifth. So the first year has the most funding, which is great because as a new PhD student, you need the most support, especially financially. So let's break it down. So as you can tell in the first section, it says that teaching assistantship, graduate student reader, or graduate student research salary, and/or EDS fellowship stipend. So we should expect to receive $21,911.49. The next thing on here is an EDS doctoral student ERA spring 2021 travel grant of $500. Following that, we have an EDS summer 2021 research fellowship of $5,000. And then we also have the tuition breakdown. So California resident tuition and fees, which also includes student health insurance fee, is $17,355.12. They are also paying a one-time document fee of $100. And then if you are a non-California resident, supplement tuition is $15,102. So the total funding for year 1 is $59,968.61. So just to break it down a little further, This is a great package. We're not only receiving a salary where we have to work at least 20 hours a week, but we are also receiving full tuition and fees paid. And especially if you're an out-of-state student like myself, they are paying that supplemental piece. The only drawback about this, which you'll see later in year 2, 3, 4, and 5, is that they stop paying for the out-of-state tuition. This means that I have to become a California resident in order for them to pay my full tuition, because they are only paying California tuition. So I have to become a California resident in this year, in the first year. That way I'm not stuck taking out loans in year 2, 3, 4, and 5. Something else to note in year 1 is that they do pay for your health insurance, and this actually they pay for it every year. And so that's great because you never know if you need to go to the doctor or have some medical condition throughout your PhD program, because it is 5 years. I also like that they supplement or they provide you with a summer fellowship, because you can, that means that you don't really have to find a job to make some money in the summer, and that you get to work on projects that you like and topics that you like. Because throughout the year, to be honest, like so far, I have worked on projects that are not in my main interests, and so I'm hoping to use my summer research to tackle some of the issues in education that I want to learn more about. Finally, I like that they provide you with the travel stipend, because one of the best ways to build your communication skills and to network with people in your field is through conferences. And so they provide you with a small stipend to be able to go out to a conference. That way you're able to network, meet other scholars from across the country, and start getting integrated into the academia culture. Okay, so let's look at year 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're gonna look at these at the same time, because they actually are the same. So for these years, we are expected to receive $21,911.49 when we work as a teaching assistant, graduate student reader, or graduate student research salary, and or EDS fellowship stipend. I do want to say that this is work. So you are putting in time, 20 hours a week, to be able to make this salary. And this salary is based on the 10-month salary. So you are expected to work in the summer and get a new job. And the cool thing about this though is that in the summer, you are able to work up to 40 hours a week, which you might be able to make a little bit more money than you would throughout the year. The next thing that they're going to pay for is, again, California resident tuition and fees, which includes health insurance. And this totals to $17,155.12. So giving us a grand total of $39,066.61. And this is the same for years 2, 3, 4, and 5, as you will see. And so that's about it. Okay, so now I want to discuss why I chose this program, just because I am currently in this particular program, and funding was a large part of my decision to attend. And so the reason why I chose to attend UCSD was because they gave me the best funding package out of all the schools that I got accepted into. In the next couple of videos, you will see the funding packages that I received from those other schools, and then you'll get a better understanding of why I chose this one. So really, the reason why I chose it is because they do provide a large support funding wise in year 1 in particular. So as you saw, they gave me a lot of money in year 1, and that doesn't stop. Year 2, 3, 4, and 5, you get a pretty good amount of money as well. And so with that salary that I'm making, and with the tuition and fees being paid for, I'm able to live comfortably. It's I do have to eat like ramen, for example. I can't eat out every week, but it's only for 5 years, and so I can do that. But that's what I like about this program, because they, you should expect fully funded, which means I don't have to take out loans. Hopefully, I haven't became a California resident yet, so that's worrisome. But once I become a California resident, then I shouldn't be worried about the tuition, taking out loans for those years. And so I really like the funding package. I think it was the best package for me. And that's why I kind of chose to attend UCSD. I also like that they are supporting your skill sets. So they provide you with the research stipend for the summer, but they also provide you with a travel stipend, which I really like. The other programs that I applied to did not provide me any supplemental support like that. And so I really like that because it's showing me as a student that they care about building my skills and that they care about building me as a researcher and an academic and a scholar. And so I really like that about this program because no other program did have this, they didn't provide this type of funding for external support. All right, so that concludes my video on my University of California, San Diego funding package for the PhD program in Education Studies. I hope that you learned something from me revealing my funding package. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and ask me those questions. I do want to help you out as you proceed through the application process for graduate school. Please also like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.